If you are new to the channel, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe, because today we are taking a deep dive into MongoDB, ticker MDB, a company that has positioned itself at the intersection of database innovation, cloud transformation, and the burgeoning AI development era. NoSQL pioneers have turned into cloud database leaders, and MongoDB's Q2 fiscal 2026 results have reignited investor momentum. In this long-form analysis, we will unpack how MongoDB is riding the wave of AI infrastructure demand, explore its financial performance, customer growth, strategic expansions, competitive positioning, risks, and outlook, giving you a detailed narrative perfect for long-form video or podcast script. MongoDB's core proposition centers on its cloud-native Atlas platform, which today drives nearly 3/4 of its total revenue. In the quarter ended July 31st, 2025, total revenue grew 24% year over year to $591.4 million powered by Atlas, which alone grew 29% and represented 74% of that top line. Subscription revenue, particularly from Atlas, continues to show the stickiness and scalability that investors crave as enterprises migrate workloads to the cloud. The company's customer additions were equally impressive. MongoDB added 2,800 new customers in that quarter, bringing its total customer base to nearly 60,000, up 18% year over year. Many of these new customers are building AI applications, reinforcing the view that MongoDB is becoming embedded in next-generation software infrastructure, where unstructured data and real-time responsiveness are essential. Profitability is also improving in meaningful ways. On a non-JAP basis, MongoDB turned in $86.8 million of operating income, a 65% increase from the same quarter last year, with operating margin expanding to around 15%. The company delivered free cash flow of nearly $70 million, swinging from negative $4 million a year earlier. That is a major move in the right direction, proving that growing a high-velocity cloud business can also generate real cash. MongoDB also completed a modest workforce restructuring to drive long-term efficiencies and had over $2.3 billion in cash and short-term investments on its balance sheet, giving it ample capital for strategic initiatives moving forward. Beyond the numbers, MongoDB is thoughtfully investing in AI infrastructure capabilities. Its acquisition of Voyage AI has added embedding and retrieval model capabilities to the platform, inserted through deep integration with Atlas. This makes MongoDB more than just a document database. It becomes a data infrastructure stack that supports vector search, machine learning use cases, and AI-centric applications on top of operational data. The company also launched new tools like Model Context Protocol for AI workloads and solidified partnerships with AI-intensive clients, including a leading Swiss private bank that migrated legacy systems onto Atlas using AI-powered modernization workflows. Those developments suggest MongoDB is building durable differentiation that goes beyond core database functionality. On the competitive front, MongoDB stands out in the race among cloud and AI infrastructure players. Established giants like Amazon, Microsoft, and Google continue to push in with managed database services, while open-source SQL systems like PostgreSQL remain favored options for companies seeking familiarity and cost control. But MongoDB's strength lies in its document model, developer experience, hyperscaler-agnostic positioning, and expanding enterprise-grade features such as search, encryption, and ACID compliance. Its market share gains in large AI workloads, including a high-profile win at a major electric vehicle company, illustrate it can outperform legacy or SQL-based systems where flexibility and scale matter most. That said, challenges loom. Growth, while still robust, shows signs of deceleration as MongoDB scales and comparisons become tougher. Atlas is growing slower than it did in prior periods, and direct enterprise customer growth has flattened, signaling that self-serve acquisition channels are driving most of the momentum. Maintaining high margins may be difficult as cloud infrastructure costs rise, and the integration of AI tech ads R and AM. D expense. Competitive pressure from cloud hyperscalers and price sensitivity in large enterprise deals could also erode growth rates over time. On the technical and sentiment side, the stock has rallied sharply, jumping nearly 30 to 40% in the days following the earnings release, which suggests strong investor enthusiasm. But technical indicators such as resistance levels near $300 and technical support nearing the mid-200s may define near-term price behavior. Relative strength ratings have improved but have not yet breached the levels typically associated with sustained breakouts, indicating that while momentum is rising, it may need further confirmation. Looking at the bigger picture, several scenarios emerge. In a bullish scenario, AI demand surges, enterprise customers deepen usage, margins expand further, and MongoDB command longer revenue multiples, turning current investors into multi-year winners. In a base case, growth settles into mid-teens territory, cash flow continues stabilizing, and the stock trades at a modest premium. In a more cautious scenario, decelerating growth, margin pressure, or competitive setbacks could weigh on both growth and valuation. The core investment narrative for MongoDB is clear. This is a company transitioning from a developer-centric NoSQL provider to a full cloud and AI infrastructure operator with improving cash flow and strategic differentiation. For long-term investors seeking exposure to enterprise AI infrastructure, MongoDB offers a compelling hybrid of growth, innovation, and improving financial discipline. But with rich valuation multiples and rising competition, it's important to remain watchful of execution. For speculative, growth-oriented investors, MDB may belong at the core of your portfolio. For more value-focused or defensive investors, a wait-and-see approach may be warranted as the company proves sustained performance over the next several quarters. Thank you for watching this deep dive on MongoDB. If it added value, make sure to like the video and subscribe. We post long-form, analysis-rich breakdowns every week.